my name is Ron Nelson and I'm here to do a Garageband tutorial with you. So we're going to start pretty simply for those that maybe are very much beginners. So I'm using Garageband version 10.1.2. So to start out with, let's start up Garageband. So as you can see here, I have the Garageband here on my menu bar, but if you don't have it there, then you can go over to your Launchpad, click that, and you would go up to launch your Garageband. Click it there. I'm going to zoom out here. Alright, I had something in here already, but let me show you what you would probably have here. So we're going to say New, and this is going to be what would probably pop up for you. So we're just going to select Empty Project. So that one there, you're going to click Choose. And here you are. It's the main screen. There's a lot going on there, but no worries. We're going to start simply and give you some basics. So you'll notice right here, it automatically starts up with Classic Electric Piano. So one thing you might want to do is that makes things easier is to have your own keyboard. So you may want to consider getting a keyboard of some kind that is MIDI capable, and this particular one has keys that you can press down upon that are the harder you press, the harder it will, the louder the sound will get. Okay, so I recommend something like that. Also, you'll need to get a MIDI cable. That's what this is, and it has a USB port on one side and then the MIDI port on the other end, which hooks into the keyboard. So those are some things you might want to consider getting that are very helpful. Okay, here we are back at the Garageband, and you notice that we have one instrument that comes up automatically. We have the Classic Electric Piano. And what you can do, if you do not own a keyboard that's plugged in with the MIDI cable, then you can go up here to the window, Show Keyboard, and it gives you some ways that you can play a little bit of music, okay? Of course, this makes it pretty difficult to do any kind of chords. So you go back to View, and you can do, Window, and Show Musical Typing. So this uses actually the keys of the keyboard, and in this you can do some kind of chord structures, okay? But it's not as nice as having a musical keyboard. But nonetheless, you can do some pretty neat things with it. I'm going to use the keyboard. Alright, so I'm going to turn on the keyboard here. Alright, so we got it playing. I'm going to switch the instrument here. So all you have to do is go over here. Let's do a piano, Steinway grand piano, and okay, so if you want to actually record something, some things to think about are, this is the metronome, which keeps a count for you that you can listen to. This shows a 1, 2, 3, 4 count in before you start. So, which is kind of nice to have that count, that starting count. If you don't want that, you can turn it off, but I'm going to leave it on. And so, to record, you use this up here, the little red button. So let's record. We'll get the 4 count going. Alright, so that gives you a sense. You can play something like that, and if you want to listen to it, you can click back here, hit the play button, and there it is. Alright, so say you want to add another instrument. Pretty easy to do. go up here to track, and you can select new track. You can also do new track with duplicate settings, so it would give you the grand piano again. But we'll just do new track, and notice that this window pops up. So this is for the keyboard. This would be if you were going to do some singing or speaking, if you're going to plug in a guitar, electric bass, and then this can give you a drum track, which is pretty useful as well. But for now, we're just going to keep it simple and show you how to do the instrument. So hit create, and there it is. And perhaps you would rather do a different instrument. So I'm going to select orchestral, we'll do a woodwind, and we'll do an oboe. All right, and we can just drag this line back to the front, and notice that it's selected on the oboe. This would select the grand piano again, oboe, grand piano, oboe. Just note, if you were to record here, it would record over the top of what you had there. So if you want to record something else, you might want to move it to the end, unless you want to record over it. But we want to do something with the oboe, and it's blank, so we have no worries about recording over anything. So let's add something with the oboe. All right, it's as simple as that. Now the nice thing is that, say you made a mistake, so we can double click this, excuse me, over here, double click over here, and notice the track pops up. But another way you can do that is, as long as you have this selected, up here with a little scissors thing, you can toggle that on and off. And you can see all your notes that you played. So, say I would like to change this note. Then I can drag it up to where I wanted it to be. Okay? So, that's just to get you started, so you can do some of your own recording. Again, if you want to record some more, up here, select the instrument you want, put it where you want to start the recording, and begin. All right, and again, you can see what was recorded there. So these are just the basics to get you started, and that's going to be all for now. So this is Ron Nelson signing out. Enjoy.